still keep supporting our parents even though we already have our own family. We need money, they need money, our money is not overflowing. Those three are valid realities. Now that we have the facts out there, susunod din nating isipin yung ano ba yung mga pwede nating gawin. What are my options? My options are continue supporting no matter what. Katulad nga nung sinabi ko, kahit walang-wala na daw siya, magbibigay pa rin siya. Second is withdraw completely. Isa-stop mo na yung support kasi hindi mo na talaga kaya. Or third, occasional blessing. Magsusupport ka pero hindi na regular, paminsan-minsan na lang. Or fourth, continue supporting but lessen the support from the original amount that you were giving. Kung ano yung best na option para sa'yo ay isang bagay na hindi ko masasagot for you because you are the one who knows how limited your resources are and how pressing is the need of your own family versus your parents. Also, at the same time, marami pa yung magkakaibang bagay na kakabit. Let me share you something that I did. Kung meron tayong Tony Talks, Alex Asks, Luis Listens, meron tayong Rica Reveals. Nung panahon na I just realized that, I want to be able to stop working for a while so I could go back to school. And that meant that the large source of income that I had before will be greatly lessened, meaning everyone else in our home that I have been supporting will have to adjust as well with me. I cannot tell you how stressful that was because I wanted to decide for myself, but I knew that that decision entailed something, a sacrifice for everybody else in our family. Diba? What a thing to carry in your heart. But I prayed and prayed about it, and I really wanted to take a rest and to take a breather. Kumbaga, it was not a wrong reason. I really needed it for my own sanity, for my own soul care. I tried to find the best way possible in it. At ang nahanap ko ay, dahil naman nakapagpundar ako ng mga ilang bagay sa buhay ko, may naiwan pa rin akong isang asset sa nanay ko. Nag-decide ako na, okay, I will stop supporting her, like giving her money, monthly or all the time, but I will give to her one of my assets for her to be able to make money out of it. Na siya na lang, so it's a condo unit, it's still under my name to this very day, but she's the one managing it, and she gets to have that money all to herself every month. So kung tatanungin niyo ako kung ano ba yung method na ginawa ko, it was continuing to support but only my mom na lang. Hindi ko na sinusupport yung mga iba pang tao sa pamilya ko. They had to find ways of earning money on their own. But yeah, I still continued supporting my mom in the way that I can, with the amount that is good enough for me, in the sense na it was good. I felt like it was big enough for her, but also at the same time wasn't hurting me and wasn't making me sacrifice my own capacity to just do things for my family and for myself. I would have to say though na probably some of you will not think that way and will say na napaka-dishonoring ng paraan na yan na unahin ng pamilya namin when in fact yung mga magulang namin inuna kami. I will not take that away from you if that is your choice because I did not put it in my options, no? Ako kasi yun lang yung sa akin. Pero kung kayo na mas uunahin nyo pa rin ang mga magulang nyo kaysa sa sarili ninyong pamilya, that would be completely your decision and I would respect it. I will not say it's wrong. If kaya nyo, di gawin ninyo. I guess all I'm trying to say is that one way or another, kahit naman anong piliin mo, may mahirap na bagay dyan. At kailangan mo lang i-face yung reality. Kumbaga, kung gusto mong saluhin yung responsibilidad na mag-provide para sa parents mo and at the same time sinasalo mo yung responsibilidad na mag-provide para sa pamilya mo, I really think it's a noble thing if you are able to give back to your parents and support them as much as you can. Pero ako kasi personally, from my experience, if I did not lessen the way that I supported my family back when I did, no? Siguro makaka-affect talaga yon ng sarili kong pag-iipon para sa future ko at para sa pamilya ko. And I also didn't want to do that to myself because I know that when God gives me a call and my own family, I want to be able to do the best that I can for them as well. So, I gave you a reality checklist and I also gave you some options that you could consider. There could be more options than that, but I also want to add this method. If in case gusto mo na nga talagang mag-iba yung sitwasyon mo na hindi na ikaw yung nagsusuporta sa mga magulang mo o pamilya mo, how can you do it? There is this thing that we call weaning, di ba? Na sa ating mga nagbe-breastfeed na mommies, di ba? We have to wean them. And weaning is sometimes an abrupt process, sometimes little by little. But I really believe na it's more of a process than an overnight thing because talagang kailangan yung pagdaanan ng maraming bagay because you've turned this into a habit. Kumbaga, ganito na kayo nabubuhay ng mahabang panahon. So kung 2 years kayo nagbe-breastfeed, 2 years na kayong sanay na ganon. And now it's going to stop. And the same thing, if you had been supporting your parents for quite some time, and you are going to decide na, okay, I'm not going to support them anymore, or I'm going to support them but not as much anymore. What can I do? How should I do it? And I would say, gradually wean them from it. Simply wean them gradually. Tandaan natin, source of living yan, pamumuhay. Hindi naman pwedeng bigla-bigla sabihin mo na lang na, ayoko na, hindi na ako magsusupport, di ba? We can do it little by little, slowly and surely, di ba? Na nagkakaintindihan kayo na makikip nyo yung relationship, na malilesen nyo sana yung sama ng loob this way because you are able to walk them through it. Because even though you are the sole provider and source of material support that you are giving to your parents, sila rin, gumawa na sila ng sarili nilang sistema by depending on you. Na alam nila ito yung inaasahan nila buwan-buwan ng buhay nila. So walk them through it, give them a good talk about it, and also at the same time, don't abruptly just stop all support or go down in your support, but gradually walk them through it. And even offer your help, tutulungan nyo rin silang makatayo on their own. Mas maganda pa sa yung nagbibigay ka lang ng pera na nagbibigay ka ng paraan ng pamumuhay sa kanila so that they can realize that they can actually do things on their own. Ang dami ko na nasabi, but last 2 things and I am done. What about expectations? Kasi syempre, I think as Filipinos, ang pinaka gusto nating iwasan ay samaan ng loob. Dahil realistic lang talaga akong tao, sasabihin ko na meron at merong sasama ng loob. I think also, looking back, I could have done better in like weaning some of our family members from the support that they were expecting from me. I really didn't do it quite well in some areas. And so, nagkaroon talaga ng samaan ng loob in some parts. But we're all okay now. Like what I said in the beginning, this is a very emotional thing. They equate sometimes you withdrawing support from them as you not loving them. And while you know that's not true in your heart, it's just really a reality that you need to face and deal with. Reality rin, nasasama talaga yung loob nila. Have faith na as you are kind and loving and patient to walk all of yourselves through this transition, that, a time will come that even those sama ng loob will be healed and will be overcome. And the last, there are financial reasons for doing this, but there is also the philosophical side that I want to bring into this conversation. When I decided to stop supporting my family, I also realized kasi how dependent they've become on me. And not that, they were a burden because it was always a joy to provide for my family. However, by continuing to do that, they also cannot tap the best of themselves because nasanay na kami na they were just dependent on me. Here's an encouraging story that I will share with you. When I was much younger and providing for my family, they all served me in return for how much I've helped them. But when I withdrew support and they started seeking out things on their own, baliktad na po ang buhay ngayon. Before, I used to buy them things because I'm the one who had the most money. Now, it's the other way around. They keep giving me gifts because they're just so able and they're so successful on their own right now. Sometimes kasi, when we let others depend on us, we feel like it's a good thing, and it is. And we also feel good about it because we're doing a good thing. However, at the same time, there are some things lost when you let other people depend on you and not exercise their own strengths and capabilities. Magugulat talaga kayo na kapag hinayaan nyo sila on their own, kahit naman sa mga kids, di ba ganon? Hinayaan yung ma-discover nila, mas lalo silang natututo kaysa sa lahat ginagawa nyo para sa kanila. In the same way, ganon din tayo sa mga pamilya natin. There's that bright side to it. Now, when we leave them on their own, they get to discover their own strengths on their own and they become more proud of themselves than if they were just always dependent on you. Nakakawala rin kasi ng self-esteem yun, hindi ba? Oh, I'm so sorry that I've said too much, I think, for this episode. But, this is like a big topic. And I wanted to be fair and representing the many scenarios that we go through, the many background contexts na pwedeng napagdadaanan natin ngayon. And still, I feel like it's not enough. So maybe you guys can join in the conversation. Please do put your own opinions and your own thoughts in the comment section below because we want to learn from you as well. Maybe there's someone out there who has a situation that is nearer to yours than to mine and they would learn from you. Who knows, diba? Kaya nga tayo Smart Parenting Fam Village. Maraming salamat at syempre, magkita-kita na lang tayo ulit sa susunod Mondays po, 6 p.m. PopRica with our Smart Parenting family. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode and I wonder ano kaya ang ating next issue to tackle. I'm so excited to be seeing you again next time. But for now, goodbye. P.S. SP, together we can go through this parenting journey. Bye!